Hey guys, Andrew McFarland here from StartAJuiceBar.com. Hope you guys are feeling well, happy and healthy and inspired to launch your businesses or grow your existing businesses. Today we are talking about why you should not sell juice. This is a big conversation. I want you guys to really pay attention. Before we dive in, if you guys are new to the channel, you don't know who I am, you don't know what we do. Over the last 10 years, myself and our company has had the pleasure of supporting hundreds of entrepreneurs just like you all over the world launch and scale successful juice bar concepts, acai bowl businesses, smoothie businesses, healthy cafes, and the like. So all the information you're getting here is coming from experience. We've also run our own juice businesses in this sector. Before we dive in, if you guys haven't pressed the like button yet, now is an invitation to do that. These videos take a lot of time and energy to make, and we would appreciate your support for the channel. If you guys aren't subscribed to the channel, go down and subscribe. Press the bell notification so you get alerted anytime we release new content like the video you're watching, so you can stay up to date on how you can improve and grow your business. So diving in, why do I say you should not sell juices? Now, what I mean by this is that people aren't simply purchasing juices from your business. Yes, they are buying juices physically, and they're buying smoothies and they're buying salads and whatever else it is that you serve. But ultimately what they're buying is a solution. And the big issue that a lot of times, and I was inspired to make this video because I had a conversation earlier with someone who was kind of starting at a small scale. And a lot of people, when communicating with her about her product, are telling her that her product is too expensive. And I said, okay, do they know the value of your product? Because a lot of times the reason people believe something is too expensive is because ultimately they don't know the true value of what it is that they're purchasing. And when you are in healthy food service, you're in the juice business, people are used to investing so much in food, in beverages, and when you create a product that we all know is more valuable and also more expensive to create in most instances, the question is, does the consumer know this? And so the reason I say don't sell juice is to really say sell the solution, sell the resolution to people's problems. And a lot of this is a positioning conversation as well as a marketing conversation. I'm not saying that you should not sell juice, and maybe some of you don't because there are complications with juice and you want to focus just on smoothies and acai bowls, and that's fine. But no matter what it is, you have to really reverse engineer what your customers' problems are and understand that your business is just a bridge to solve their problems. So the difference between telling somebody that you've got a juice and it's got mango in it, and it's pineapple and this and this in it, versus, hey, are you struggling with X, Y, and Z? Type 2 diabetes. Are you trying to get your weight down? Are you trying to improve your sleep? Well, guess what? We've got a protocol or we've got a product that's going to help you resolve that issue. Remember and realize and know this. People will always invest more money in medicine than they will in food, right? While in the same respect, the reality is that great food and healthy juices and healthy smoothies are equivalent, if not better, than medicine because of their capacity to support people's healing. But most of humanity and most consumers are in the process of making this connection. So part of the role of a juice bar business owner and company is to continue to educate people and make people aware of this paradigm shift that we're going through. Don't contextualize your product just as juice. Frame it as the solution to people's problems, because that's why they're going to invest in your product. And when they can really see that, they'll invest more money in your product. Because if you look at it this way, how much is someone going to be willing to invest in saving themselves from having a heart attack or needing heart surgery? Almost an infinite amount of money. But if you were to ask someone, how much is someone going to invest in the juice? Different conversation. People would say, oh, I'd invest $10 per juice or $8 per juice. But in reality, the juices and the products that you serve are actually the solution to people resolving their critical and chronic health issues. And so different people have different motivations, but know that to the degree that your business solves a significant problem, people will pay you proportionately. So you might know how significant the problem is that you solve, but do your customers know? Do your prospective customers know? So this is why I say don't sell juice, sell a solution to people's problems. Create protocols, programs, recipes to touch on the most pressing health issues that humanity has today, and let them know that you are a vehicle to help them, which is really why most of the people that are in this community and myself are actually even in this business. But sometimes we forget, we don't make the connection, or we don't drive the point home strong enough. So I hope this helps. If you guys need support in creating programs and protocols for your customer base that are going to outline your offerings in a way that's going to get them excited to purchase from you and inspired and have clarity and feel supported in purchasing from you, then reach out to us. You can reach me personally at Andrew@StartAJuiceBar.com. Happy to have this conversation with you, but I hope this opens your mind and enlightens you to the way that you want to think about presenting your product. Don't think that you're selling juice, because juice is just a vehicle. It's just a byproduct. People don't drink juice just because they love juice, and yes, some people will, right, because of the taste and the flavor, but ultimately a great portion of people who are being attracted to this industry are drinking juices and smoothies and changing their diet because they want to resolve some serious health situations and concerns. And so make sure you're constantly positioning your conversation with your customers, your clients in this way to really allow them to see the value of what it is that you do. All right, until next time, hope you guys are doing well. If you guys haven't pressed the like button yet, why haven't you pressed the like button? Go ahead and do that. That supports the channel a lot and will expose this content to more people so we can ultimately make the world a healthier place, which is part of our mission. And if you have any questions or comments, put them in the comment box below. If you want to just let us know that you like the content, would love to hear from you guys. If you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribe. If you're not following us on Instagram, follow us on Instagram. You can direct message us there. We have exclusive content that we only release on Instagram, certain giveaways, promotions. Check us out there at StartAJuiceBar. And lastly, if you like listening to podcasts, we have a podcast on iTunes and on Spotify, as well as on our website at StartAJuiceBar.com, where we're releasing content there regularly. So stay in touch with us. We'd love to help you out. And as always, wishing you guys a lot of success in your endeavors. I'll see you guys at the next video. Take care.